Liverpool have signed Ryan Gravenberch from Bayern Munich on a 5-year deal. The 21-year-old Dutch international is officially a Liverpool player as of 5 minutes ago, even though the contract was signed a few hours ago. The deal's done, £34.2 million. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us your love for Ryan Gravenberch, new Liverpool's number 38. Great to have him. There's only about an hour left in the window. People were getting worried about the Polina deal not going ahead and all this type of stuff, but it is official. The news is there. Liverpool have signed Ryan Gravenberch, turned 21 in May, 11 international senior caps for Holland. I, for one, am super happy. I've did a few videos on him already, but this guy is going to be an absolute superstar. Get your comments in for Ryan Gravenberch. Hit the like button for Ryan Gravenberch. Let's go. Wow. It's been done. It's been took a while, of course, but I'm a happy camper. You're a happy camper. Ryan Gravenberch is a happy camper, and I'm going to have a beer to celebrate, probably half a beer to celebrate. Body is a temple. Get in, hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. Ryan Gravenberch, deal done. 5-year deal, 5-year deal. As I say, he only turned 21 in May, so he's a young lad, 6'3", 11 senior caps for Holland. Came out of that famous Ajax Academy, which is pure, beautiful football, absolutely delicious football. Went to Bayern Munich last year for one season. A lot of injuries, didn't get on with Thomas Tuchel, just didn't really get a chance. And sometimes that happens in life. Sometimes that happens in football. Jurgen Klopp coming and talking, wanted him. United wanted him too, but Liverpool have got their man. Done deal. Ryan Gravenberch is a red. Hit the like, hit the share. Let me know what you think. Tally ho, Dave. What's his squad number? His squad number is 38. As far as I know. I think they mentioned it earlier on. Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, James Pearce, Melissa Reddy, now Sky Sports are all saying it in the last 5 minutes. The deal is done. It's signed, sealed and delivered. Even though I had heard this probably a few hours ago, it's actually official right now. Alan the Cat is in. Gary Richards says okay. So, Liverpool's new midfielder. It's a rebuild of the midfield, of course. 4 midfielders coming in. Big Bad Dom, McAllister, Wataru Endo from Stuttgart, Japanese captain, of course. And now, Dutchman Ryan Gravenberch from Bayern Munich. I'm happy. There's about an hour left in the window. Will we get a defender? Probably not. I think that's it now, guys. To be fair, would have liked the defender. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's great to get Gravenberch over the line. I think Klopp can turn this guy. I seriously do. I think Klopp can turn this guy into an absolute diamond of a player because he has all the potential in the world. He's the right age. His physique, he's 6'3", he's a big lad, athletic, has everything, the touch, the control. As I say, Ajax Academy, brought up in Ajax Academy, university, whatever you want to call it, the University of Football. So he has everything. If he stays injury-free, if he listens to Jurgen Norbert Klopp, takes it on board, breathes in the Anfield atmosphere, if he gets ready to rock and roll, Gravenberch will be an absolute gold signing for Liverpool. I really do think. Cody Gakpo, another Dutch man, of course. Van Dijk there as well to help him ease in. I don't think he's available for the Villa game on Sunday. He will be at Anfield, you would think, with the jersey, holding it up in front of the crowd. But I don't think he's able to play. I wouldn't rush him in that quick anyway, because he hasn't played a lot of football. So ease him in, but it is just great to get it over the line. He flew in this morning into Liverpool, 2-part medical, first in the morning, easy, sailed through it like Christopher Cross in Sailing. Second half, sailed through it. I heard around 6 o'clock it was a done deal, so it was probably a done deal then. They waited till about 9:45 tonight to officially do it on Liverpool FC's Twitter account. And it is now a done deal. Welcome to Liverpool, Ryan Gravenberch. He's funny project to watch, and it's a sport entertainment at the end. Safe tribal war. What? Look, finally it's done. So Seamus Moore. We've been waiting all day for this. I thought it would have been done at probably dinner time, 5 or 6 o'clock. They let us wait. They dragged it out, really did. Less than about, what is there left? There's about an hour and 8 minutes left in the window. Can we see anything else happen? I don't think so. Unless maybe a loan fee come in. But I haven't heard anything else on the grapevine. This was the one we wanted. This was the one we were hoping would happen. And it has just officially happened about 5-6 minutes ago. Everyone's going mad about it. Twitter's exploded. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You know the usual trick on transfers. It explodes. We still have the Mo Salah thing to talk about. That won't go away. But for now, it's the Ryan Gravenberch story. It's the Ryan Gravenberch show. Bayern Munich to Liverpool. 5-year deal. 34.2 million. I think that's an absolute snip. About 40 million euro. Something like that for a 21-year-old Dutch international. Snip, snip, snip. I reckon that's it. Yeah, I do as well. I can't see anything else happening in the window, but there's still an hour left, but who knows? But I doubt it. I did say earlier today, I think if they get Gravenberch, that would be it. Villa signed Lenglet from Barcelona on loan. There's going to be a few more deals going through, you would think. But Ryan Gravenberch is the one for me, and I am just so happy. Ryan Gravenberch is a Red. I'm sure there's going to be songs, poetry and all this type of stuff sung about him in the next few days. Big game against Villa the weekend as well at Anfield. So it's all happening. Europa League today as well. Decent draw for Liverpool, has to be said. So it all happened on this crazy deadline Friday day. But I think Klopp and most people will be happy when the window closes in about an hour's time. But we still have the issue. Of the Mo Salah and the Saudi Pro League. We still have that problem of the Saudi Pro League, sniffing around in the background. 150 million at the moment, 100 million up front, 50 million add-ons. Will it go to 200 million? Possibly. Their window closes on the 7th of September, so that will not go away. I think Liverpool, I've already told them, it ain't going to happen. And the thing is, maybe next summer, but ain't going to happen this year, baby. But back to Ryan Gravenberch. Done deal. Let's go. I will sell Mo for 250, says Mo Salah, who is a big Mo Salah fan. It is a good signing, but we need a centre-back, says Yusuf Hassan. Yusuf, we do need a centre-back. We need a right-back. Are we going to get them in the next hour? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I just haven't heard anything all day. I've been on Twitter all day, checking things all day. I would be super surprised if anybody else comes in. But Ryan Gravenberch is in. That's the most important thing. Tuchel didn't rate him. Klopp has liked him for years. Let's hope it all works out, says Eamon Kelly. Yeah, absolutely. Salah is staying, but as you said, he will probably lose him next summer. I think it's 100%. Well, 90% we lose him next summer. They come in next summer with 150, I think he's gone. He's 2 years on his contract now. They come in next summer with 1 year left on his contract. Even 100 million could turn them, Who knows? Who knows? Hit the like, hit the share. Let's get the likes up to 20. Let's go. Hit the like for Ryan Gravenberch, Liverpool's new number 38. Deal is done. It's happening. It's live. Ryan Gravenberch, welcome to Liverpool. Absolutely brilliant signing for Liverpool. There was a little doubt whether it would happen, whether it wouldn't happen. I think his plane yesterday, there was a cancellation of the flight last night. He had to get the early morning flight. Then there was the Polina, Fulham's Polina, who was a replacement for him at Bayern Munich, fell through in the final hour today because the German window closed at 5 and it fell through around 4. But apparently both transfers were just not linked. Bayern Munich had made their mind up. Thomas Tuchel had made his mind up. Ryan Gravenberch, crucially, had made his mind up that he wanted to come to Liverpool. He wanted to play for Jurgen Klopp. And that's good to hear. Because all I want is players that want to play for the club. I don't want to players that don't want to play for the club. They can go and, Casado, Lavia, these type of players. We don't want them. If you don't want to play for the club, we do not need to explain ourselves. The word Liverpool FC should be enough. And luckily for us, it was enough for Ryan Gravenberch. So welcome to the club, bro. Great signing, potentially fantastic signing. But, 5 years, there's a lot to happen. Just stay injury free, bit of luck, all this type of thing. But the main thing is to get him on board, get him shown the project. Go, here we go, let's go. We're in the Europa League, yes, decent draw today. Toulouse from France. We had McAllister's brothers team from Belgium. Absolutely brilliant. Union. We also had, I think LASK as well from the Austrian league. So nice one today. Aston Villa on Sunday. But it's all about the Ryan Gravenberch show, isn't it, guys? Deal done. Announcement 15 minutes ago. The Reds have their new midfielder in the bank. That's 4 new midfielders. Okay, we let loads go, but I think it's an upgrade. And what we had, I really do think, is he a perfect 6 type of player? No, he isn't. Is he a Fabinho replacement? No. Endo was more of a Fabinho replacement, but he has a lot. He's super potential. He really, really does, but he has to live up to the potential. And that's the big plus sign. That's the big question mark. Will he do it? Under the stewardship of Jurgen Klopp and his backroom staff, there's every single chance. Because there's one thing Klopp can do, is turn a lump of coal into a diamond. He's not exactly a lump of coal. He's a bit more diamondy than a lump of coal. Everybody knows about him in Europe. He was brilliant at that Ajax team, Dutch international. And then when he went for big money to Bayern, everybody was thinking this was going to be it. But all of a sudden, it didn't work out. And this happens in life. This happens. This can happen. But I'm just hoping and dreaming that it can work out at Liverpool Football Club. And I, for one, think it will. It's welcome on board to the LFC project. So it's really interesting to see where he fits in. Don't think he's available for the Sunday game against Villa, but will be, I would say, available for the Wolves game. So interesting times ahead. Are you happy with the window? There's an hour left, but I think that's it. Unless some loan or something left field comes in, but I think that's basically it for Liverpool. We need to move in January for a younger replacement. FSG won't turn down 200 million for Salah. I think he will go, says Eamon. Hiya folks, Gravenberch will have a point to prove, Sir Oswald. Absolutely. I hope he proves it at Liverpool. Salah won't go now without a replacement, and we ain't getting one in 1 hour left. Less than an hour. Exactly an hour left. It ain't going to happen in this window, but I fear it will happen next summer. I absolutely do fear it will happen next summer. But I'm a happy camper. This tank crunchy, it's Friday night. Ryan Gravenberch is on board for the LFC project for 23 till 28, actually, 5-year deal. And I take a snip, 34.2 million, 40 odd million euro. That's a snip. 21-year-old, proven quality. International, Dutch international. Things can only get better, as D. Ream would say. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us your love. A big day for Liverpool today. Europa League, I think we did well in that. I really do. I think it's a decent group. And of course, Ryan Gravenberch signing for Liverpool. Officially, we knew he signed earlier and all that, but putting pen to paper, doing the official video and all that, literally about 20 minutes ago. And I went live about 5 minutes later. So Ryan Gravenberch is a Red, and I, for one, am super happy, absolutely delighted, and over the moon. So hit the like for Ryan Gravenberch, baby. Let's get it up to 20 likes. Let's go. Not going to stay on forever. It's more of a quick show. I did a few shows today talking about a lot of stuff that's happened. Leicester City in the League Cup at Anfield. 3rd round, decent draw. Europa League today, I think, decent draw. Not too far away to go. We have, Toulouse, winner Toulouse, doesn't matter. We're in for the game, baby. We're in for the win. Toulouse from France. Union, who is, of course, McAllister's brother, Kevin, from Belgium. And, of course, LASK from Austria. Happy with that. And then the breaking news, Ryan Gravenberch signs. Lovely stuff. I think for snip, absolute snip. Salah won't go now without a replacement. Absolutely not. Our midfield is refreshed and blood in these youngsters, midfielders in the squad over the season. My only worry is the defence. It will show on Sunday without Van Dijk and Karate. Well, look, we've Gomez there, we've Matip there. Even Endo can play centre half, but We'll see. I would have thought, I would have hoped they would have got a centre half or maybe a right back in. There's an hour left in the window, but I can't see it happening, lads. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but can't see it. I think the Ryan Gravenberch deal, that's it. 4 midfielders in. Probably it, guys. Good signing. Have to wait 2 weeks to see him play, though. Still waiting for that 200 million deal for Salah. That won't go away. It will not go away, guys. The Saudi window closes on the 7th of September. So another week for that window. They'll keep trying for Salah. They'll keep pushing. They'll keep pushing. But the show tonight is not Mo Salah. The show tonight is Ryan Gravenberch. He's the new Liverpool number 38. Deal is done, the 5-year deal. And I, for one, am happy to get the Dutch maestro on board. So hit the like, hit the share. Ravi is in. Dave, yo, LASK got nothing to lose with Ryan Gravenberch. I do like the connotation of LASK and, of course, to lose, who we got in the Europa League today. Absolutely. But we got to get back to the Champions League, don't we? And hopefully Ryan Gravenberch can help us get back to the Champions League. And that's what it's all about. That's why we signed Big Bad Dom. That's why we signed McAllister, Endo, and now Gravenberch. That's why we signed him. We've got to rebuild, regroup, go again. The defence is a worry. It is a worry. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I don't want Alisson getting Man of the Match awards every game. I really don't. I want him to relax. I want him to be reading books, leaning against the post in most games where he's nothing to do. He is a world-class keeper, and we're super happy to have him. But I just want them to have easier games and our defence not to be so, and maybe we will. Maybe we will. We shall see. But I would have thought, would have hoped we'd bring in a centre half and a right back, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We will be good. We will click, Dave. I'm sure it will come good, says Ravi. Absolutely, my friend. Get behind the team. Get behind Jurgen. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for this window. We did it earlier in the show about 2 hours ago. I said if Gravenberch comes in, still staying 7 out of 10. If we've got a right back, if we got a centre half in, if we still do or did, you would have been into the 8 plus category. But it doesn't look like they're going to come in. But the big news is Ryan Gravenberch is in. 5-year deal for the 21-year-old Dutch midfielder. Absolutely. I think it's a snip. 34 million. A snip. I think there's a 7.5 sell-on clause for Bayern Munich, but still. I mean, this guy will double his money. If he's a good season with Liverpool, he'd be worth 70, 80 million next summer. You know what I mean? So that's what happens. We bring them in for 30, 40 million, and they double within a year. Luis Diaz, Mo Salah's probably quadrupled, more, 5-6 times, obviously. Brought Mo Salah in for an absolute snip. We will be, what more can we do now? We go on strong Sunday and do that Liverpool famous cooking v Aston Villa. Look, the perfect way to just, the system and the way to work would be to beat Villa. It won't be easy on Sunday. Darwin Núñez to start, get a goal to continue that form. Mo Salah to score, of course. Just to shut Sky Sports up because they are milking this El Etihad Salah Pro League, Saudi Pro League. It's the number one trending, Mo Salah. Number one trending. 150 million, probably 200 million tomorrow, who knows? Could even go as high as 250. But I still don't think Liverpool would sell. I really don't. I hope I'm right. I know money talks, but we just can't get anybody in. And even if we 200 million to spend, who is good as Salah? Who would be as good as Salah in that position? Who would settle in as good as him? His family? Who would do it? There's no guarantee. Even if you got Mbappe, there's no guarantee he's going to settle in as good. There just isn't. No guarantee. If Canate is near fit, Dave, we need him back ASAP, says Heyman. I second that. Dave, I'm actually happy with what's happening with business. It's nothing I didn't expect, so it's good, says Ravi. No, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm a happy camper. This Friday night, no one as good as Salah at the moment, says Seamus. There you go. I don't even think Mbappe, because it's a different league. He's to come over, his family, settle in, get to know the players, get to know the system. Takes time. Would it work? Who knows? He's absolute world-class quality. There's a good chance it would work. But still, Salah has worked. You know what I mean? Look at his goals. Ridiculous assists, goals. I think he's third in the all-time record. It's just ridiculous. So Super hard to replace with no matter how much money you have. So, that's why Liverpool are saying no deal. Ain't going to happen. So, the breaking news, guys. Ryan Gravenberch signs a 5-year deal with Liverpool. It is a done deal. I'm a happy camper. Super happy. He's a big boy, 6'3". Big boy. Can he fill that 6 role to give Endo a bit of a, he can play 6 and an 8 as well. So, a bit of utility there. Dave, for you, will Diaz feature or start on Sunday, says Ravi? I mean, Luis Diaz has been brilliant. I mean, he's 2 goals. He got the goal against Chelsea, and he got the goal, the important, what a finish that was, the flicking finish against Bournemouth. He's looked dangerous. I mean, we've quality up front, guys. We have super quality. Mo Salah hopefully stays, at least for another year. It's the king of Egypt, and I believe he will. In his blue Bentley. So Mo Salah, you've Cody Gakpo, you've Diogo Jota's Gata Delata. You've got Darwin Núñez, chaotic Darwin, who I believe will start scoring goals. The quality's there. It's about confidence for him. So if he starts, Klopp touches him on the shoulder and says, right, Darwin, brilliant against Newcastle. You're starting against Villa at the weekend, baby. Let's go. That's what it's about. So I think, Cody Gakpo, as I say, Jota, Diaz, Salah. We really do have super players up front. It's just the defence a little bit short. That 5-10%. Another centre-half, another right-back would have been cooking, baby. We could still have a good season. Absolutely. Is Kanate injury prone? So many injuries for a player of his age as Sir Oswald? Well, so far you'd have to say yes, wouldn't you? You'd have to say yes. I mean, we've all forgotten about Stefan Bjasetic, another young lad. Bad injury, but he's back in training, back in contention. Curtis Jones, back in contention. Harvey Elliott's there. Thiago, unfortunately. Alcantara, injured again. I know this might be controversial, but if the Saudi League came in from his injuries that he probably won't for maybe 50 million, instead of Salah, I think that was the player you should sell because of his injury. He just hasn't played enough minutes for us. Super player when fit, absolutely. Gives you something different. His passing range is ridiculous. But you know what I mean? It's all about being available, guys. We need players available. We need players on the pitch. Dave, if we can get the basics right, I believe we can do bits like Tropicana this season. It's not perfect, but there's signs in the team to do well, says Ravi. Well, absolutely signs in the team. I mean, we drew away to Chelsea. Tough game. Could have lost it. Could have won it. We drew away. Bournemouth 1-0 down. 10 men. Win 3-1. Good comeback. Showing a bit of fight. Newcastle 1-0 down. 10 men at Newcastle. Our top 4 rivals. Okay, we got a bit of luck. Yes, we did. Darwin comes on, saves today. 2-1 away win. I'll take it. 7 points out of 9. Villa the weekend. Do the business. Let's go. Won't be easy. I'm not going to disrespect Villa under Unai Emery. Really good, tough side. Watkins is dangerous. Plenty of pace. But we should be beating Villa at Anfield. We should be. And I believe we will. Bjasetic got overplayed last season because of the injury. I think that's why he got injured. Yeah, maybe. Good point. Maybe. But he should be refreshed now. Should be ready to rock. He's had that whole season behind him. And I really do like him. What a player he's going to turn out to be. Sorry, troops, but FSG got away with it again, says North Red. We needed a defender. There's still an hour left in the window, but I can't see it. Ryan Gravenberch is in, so 4 midfielders are in for the Reds. Are you happy with that? Boom, as Klopp would say. I'm happy. It's the weekend. It's Friday. You have to be happy. Ryan Gravenberch is in. 5-year deal. 34.2 million, guys. I think it's an absolute snip. What a player. I think he'd be great for us. I think he'll give us a lot of options. He's a big lad, 6'3", Dutch international, out of the Ajax Academy of Football Deliciousness. So he's in that Ajax Academy, which we all know is just ridiculous football. It is Johan Cruyff football. It is crazy football. And to have a player like him come in, Cody Gakpo similar when we signed him, another snip, another Dutch player. So he'll have Van Dijk there, he'll have Cody Gakpo there, he'll even have my old mate John Octoberg. goalkeeping coach who is Dutch there, all there speaking. He speaks English anyway, most Dutch people do. He speaks German, being at Bayern Munich, and of course he speaks Dutch. I speak double Dutch at this stage, but I'm a happy camper this Friday night because the deal is done. Officially announced about a half an hour ago. Get in, hit the like button for Gravenberch. Let's go, let's get it up to about 30 likes. We're on 16, 30 people in. Hit the like, let's go. With just one new defender, we could have challenged for the Premier, but the defence is an issue. It is an issue. There's still an hour left in the window. I can't see anything happening. Maybe a loan deal, who knows? Nat Phillips has gone on loan to Celtic. When I seen that deal yesterday, that he was going on loan, I know it's only a short-term 6-month loan. I think Liverpool can drag him back if we're really in trouble. But when I seen him going to Celtic, I was saying to myself, well, why would you let Nat Phillips go on loan? You've injury-prone Gomez, injury-prone Matip, injury-prone, Gomez, Matip, Kanate, they're all injury prone. Okay, Endo, Wataru Endo, we bought him in as a 6, but he can play centre-half too. So maybe that's in Klopp's thinking, I don't know. But the defence is injury prone, and that was my issue. Plus we needed something for Trent. We let Calvin Ramsey go on loan to Preston North End, and he's injured. He's injured now. So the injury course has continued and followed players even when they go on loan. So it's crazy, but I still would have thought we brought in a defender, and I'm hoping we don't regret it. I'm absolutely hoping we don't regret not bringing in a defender. But are you happy? I'm giving a 7 out of 10 for the window, guys. What would you give this window? Gravenberch is in. Big Bad Dom is in. Endo is in. McAllister is in. 7 out of 10. If a defender came in or comes in, you're 8+ zone for me. But I don't think it's going to happen. Less than an hour, guys. Less than an hour to go. But the defence has been an issue and was an issue last year. You could say the midfield was a problem, so it was Operation Midfield, of course, this transfer window. I think next summer, January next summer, it's going to be Operation Defence. Centre-half, right-back. Centre-half, right-back. Has to happen. Has to happen between January and next summer. Forget about the Mo Salah stuff. If we get 150, 200 million next summer for him, if he wants to go, yes, but give me one more year, Mo. The King of Egypt, get us back into the Champions League. Get us that Europa League. Get us to the Europa League final in Dublin, and let's win it in Dublin. Now, that would be a dream, and that'd be a great send-off for Mo. I don't want them to go. I'm just being realistic. If they come in next year with 1 year left on his contract, 150, cash, 100, 150. Unfortunately, I think they'll take it, but I don't think they'll take it now. At least I'm hoping they won't. So guys, Gravenberch in the bag. Happy camper, baby. Let's go. As I say, gonna stay on just for a little while. I did a video earlier, so hit the like, hit the share. Just great. Bit of fun. Transfers, it's crazy. New player comes into Liverpool. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Go crazy. Absolutely. I'm sure Twitter's alive right now. I'll be back on it in a while. Check out Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter and Instagram as well. Don't do Facebook. And probably never will. But anyway, that's the deal, guys. 5-year deal, long-term deal. Ryan Gravenberch, welcome to Liverpool. Absolutely over the moon. Chuffed. Maybe Klopp might not use a 6 and go with a 10, using Big Dom or Hakpo as a 10. Maybe. It's all about options, guys. It's all about options. The more players of quality you have that can play in different positions, it gives you options. We've a Europa League. Okay, we got a nice handy, teams today, not too far away. Teams we should be beating. We should be beating them all home and away, but we're gonna mix it up for that. I'd say a bit of youth, a bit of experience, maybe 1 or 2 spine players, especially away from home. The likes of LASK in Austria, Union in Belgium, and of course Toulouse. Toulouse are a decent side, so you'd want a decent side over in France. So I would say, bit of a mix there, but you won't have to play your spine. You won't have to play your Alisson, your Van Dijk, your Sloboslai, your McAllister, probably even your Gravenberch or your Mo Salah, or your, even Darwin Núñez. You probably won't have to play them in those 6 games. But it'd be nice to have 1 or 2 of them on the bench, just in case. Then you concentrate. You have a League Cup game against Leicester City at Anfield. But it's all about the league. We need to get into the top four. We need to get Champions League football, guys. We need it back at the club. We can't go 2 seasons without it. 1 season, Europa League, hopefully get as far, maybe win it in Dublin, my hometown. But you certainly can't go 2 seasons without Champions League. We need the money, so. Or maybe we sell Salah for 200 million next summer and it's sorted anyway, but I don't know. Look, it's going to be really, really interesting. The Saudi window closes on the 7th of September, so it will not go away. Expect a 200 million bid. Expect a 200 million pound bid in the next few days. The window does not close till the 7th of September in Saudi. And they won't go away. They'll be back in January and they'll be back next summer. They certainly will. I think league is priority. The rest is a bonus, as Seamus. Yeah, look, we got to get top 4. We got to get back in. A nice run in the Cups is lovely. Europa League final in Dublin, that's why I'm saying it. Would be super good to win it there. Home game for Liverpool in Dublin. But a lot of football to be played. A lot of luck. You need a bit of luck in football. You have to be careful with injuries. Injuries can ravage you. Don't need to tell you that. Don't need to remind you of that, guys. Injuries can ravage the season in certain positions. We're missing Van Dijk the weekend. Sending off. That could go too much bad. We don't know. There's issues there. Karate injury prone. Matip injury prone. Even Gomez injury prone. That's my worry. We didn't get back up for Trent at right back. They're the little worries rolling around in my head. Mightn't happen, but the potential is there. And if we would have signed a defender, one more defender in tonight, it would have just eased my fears that little bit. But we didn't do it. It doesn't look like we're going to do it. But the main business is, of course, Ryan Gravenberch is in. Welcome to Liverpool, Ryan Gravenberch, because that is the main thing. 5-year deal. Absolute snip. So hit the like, hit the share. Ryan Gravenberch is in the house. I'm not going to stay much longer. That's the breaking news. We will do a lot more stuff, a lot more shorts, interviews, chats. Big game on Sunday against Villa. Let's win it. Let's see what happens. I don't think Ryan Gravenberch will be involved. I think he was just a bit late. Maybe the Wolves game. There's still, 45 minutes odd left in the window. Will something happen? I doubt it. Am I dreaming it will? Absolutely. There's always hope. There's always hope. Stay safe. Talk soon. Welcome to Liverpool, Ryan Gravenberch. Cheers, guys. You'll never walk alone.